On. Yo, yo. It's 9 o'clock. Let's see who jumps on. Congrats to Willie B. Two in a row in a Cup Series. All right. Folks is jumping on. What's going on? Hit the comments. I got them on. I think we have got this figured out finally. Yeah, there we go. All right. Good evening. Good evening. What's up? Just got done with Barry. Episode 11 is in the books. Big talk this week is the Cars Tour opener at Southern National. Just trying to get everything pulled up here. Boom. All right. What up, Billy? That's the wrong emoji. It should be like this, right? I'm sorry. I hope you're doing good, man. I hope it's a quick recovery. I hate that big time because I don't know how you're going to count to 10 now. Also, bad joke, dad joke. Let's give everyone a minute more to jump up on here. Well, first off, definitely want to shout out my man Deke. Super awesome, giantly, wildly popular win at Southern National. Shout out to Michael Diaz, the track, the facility, everything was beautiful. The driveway with the rock, like, dude was trying to the last minute to make it as perfect and flawless as possible, even in the rain, people running all over the place. She was pretty this week, man. Great job, staff down there, everybody down there. That was a party. That was a super vibe. It was electric. Southern National is back full season this year. You'll see my ass down there. But let's jump into it. Andy, what's up? Got there on Thursday. It rained. It rained some more. It rained a little bit more again, and then it rained a lot. So we rained out on Thursday. No practice. Got there early on Saturday. Got the car out. And what's up, Fuller? Appreciate the photos, man. Got right into it. Drivers meeting, qualifying. We sucked in qualifying. We started terrible. Not exactly what we wanted, but I really needed that practice on Thursday. Didn't happen. Just a mess. But green flag flew. We got rolling. And I think we made it up to like 19th, 20th or something like that. Got turned around by some guy in a car that doesn't look like it did when it first got there. And either does mine. It's going to need a rear clip. Craig Oliver answered my phone call when I call you tomorrow, unfortunately. But yeah, great event, awesome time, fantastic job from the people at Flow. Eric, Blake, Maddie D, Jacqueline, everyone did a fantastic job. We watched the broadcast back today, me and the kids and the wife and the dog. Everyone did a fantastic job. It was just a great weekend from start to finish. Jack, Keeley, Jeff Burton in the house, everyone did great. It was a lot of fun. The fans had a great time. Trackside was booming. We had the griddle out. We cooked bologna burgers, had a great time. My kids ate way too much candy in the trailer, but it was a fantastic weekend. So Cars Tour campground looked like it was like Woodstock. It was just people all over the place, beers and high fives. And as we rolled through on the way out on Thursday, people were just exhilarated to be there at the track. It's the first race of the year, so there's a luster there. It's the Cars Tour. It's Southern National, which in my mind is like the best racing track for late models. It's the perfect size. It's got the banking. It's wide. It's great. So killer weekend. We did great. Cars Tour was awesome, and Deke won the race. So my man, him and his wife in Victory Lane, almost brings a tear to your eye if you know the story there. Great people. She's had some medical stuff, and it's always awesome to see her out at the track and smiling when her man wins. So congrats to the McCaskill family. They're great people. Florence is up next. We're going to try and have our car back. Me and Barry talked about the importance of not missing any races in the season for me because every one I miss is another one that I won't get to run. So We're all over it. Rick, what's going on? Hope you had a good weekend, bud. Did anyone see any of the fights? Fights was a thing this week. Pensacola, Bubba kicked the crap out of Roderick. I think he deserved it. There was a fight in the dirt world. Some dude threw a fire extinguisher at another dude somewhere else. I don't know where the hell it was, but it was funny as hell. All sorts of stuff. Racing is back. The drama's here. The excitement's there. It's awesome. I love this damn sport with all my heart. Not to quote Andy Marquis, but I love it with all my heart. It's everything. And when you have bad days, it sucks. But when you have good days, it's awesome. So we all go after it. Landon Huffman, Hickory, if anyone saw that, we touched on that in tonight's episode. That's a strange judgment call. I get the lap count thing, but dude put his car back together. I think he would have finished the race if he could. I don't think he was saving tires. We'll get an official word from Hickory Motor Speedway tomorrow. I'll make my judgment call at that point. I don't want to pick sides. I got no dog in the fight, but just kind of seems like a crappy situation. So you'll hear from Barry's side of the story on that tomorrow when the episode drops. We did talk about the fighting. We talked about Flow. If you can't make it to these races, get on Flow. They seem to have it down to a science. Their broadcast is excellent. They can't say my last name, which is fine because nobody can, but it's a great way to watch a race if you can't get to the track. Last thing we touched on, young kids in big cars that can't drive them. There's some young kids in big cars that can drive them, and that's awesome, and I respect them. And there's a little dude running around. I don't even know what his name is, but he's like just a little bit bigger than Ella, and he's in these stock cars, and the dude can wheel them. And hats off. If he's got a shirt, I'll buy it because I'm in. He seems to run really well. There's some other kids. I know I'm going to get heat for saying this. There's some kids that don't belong in these damn things. And at times, I probably don't. That's fine. But don't go out there and tear up other people's stuff thinking that you're going to be the next Jeff Gordon. The chances are you're not going to be. That's okay. Hate me if you want to. I'm fine with it. But on this week's episode of The Mind is Racing, you're going to hear us talk about that. The pros, the cons, Barry as a promoter, how he handles that, how he works with that. And for the most part, it's great. It's great for the sport. But you're getting these instances lately where this is happening. I can't agree with it. I can't bring myself to agree with it. So you got to listen. You got to listen in. You got to hear about it tomorrow in the episode when it drops. That's all we really had. We talked about the potential for this big race. We're going to put on a $100,000 to win late model race. And Barry is all in on doing it. We're trying to find the right fit. Comment. Let me check Twitter. I see you all there. Damn, that's a lot. I can't get back to them. I'll read them afterwards and I'll respond. But drop the comments. Where do you want this race to happen? It's gaining traction. It's going to happen. We need to find the right fit. We need to work it out, iron it out so it doesn't fall on top of any big dates for any of these tracks, because that's what we're not trying to do, is squash any dates or any scheduled dates or any points championship races. But if you want to see it at Tri-County, do you want to see it at Carteret? Do you want to see it at Dillon? Do you want to see it in Virginia? Let us know, because we need to make this happen. Stephen Dunn, Orange County. That's a potential, man, and that's kind of a central deal. You might know some people that we don't, so shout at me. Let's see. But Barry is going to touch base on that on the episode tomorrow. Episode 11, The Mind is Racing. Check it out if you haven't. Steven, I'd love to have you listen in, man. I'm enjoying your show. You do a great job. You and Boo had a great kickoff show to the season, man. I commend you guys on that. Plenty of info, plenty of get ready. I was tuned in at work when I should have been working. But yeah, man, we're going to find the right track. We're going to do it. It's going to be a huge deal, just like Wilkesboro was. It may have to fall in the week during the week. And I know a lot of guys like myself have got to work. But if we can do it now and give everyone a date, we're going to make it happen. So look for some type of announcement. Look for some type of poll. Participate if you want to see it at your home track. If you're a driver, fan, promoter, get at us and let's make this happen. But I usually like to go 10 minutes on this. We're coming up on this. This is the post show. The Mind is Racing, episode 11. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Thank you to the fans for coming out, Southern National for having the Cars Tour, the Cars Tour for what they do, Jeff Burton for being a badass and coming out to the track and shaking everyone's hand and spending his time to check out how they do it, how we do it. And I'm excited, man. It's going to be a great year. I've got a car to fix. I don't know how the hell I'm going to fix it, but we're going to do it. We're going to try our best to get out to Florence. If not, we're going to be at the race after that. And then you're going to see me a whole lot at Southern National because I freaking love the place. So I hope everyone has a great night. Happy 311 day to the people that celebrate my favorite holiday of the year. I hope everyone has a great week. Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcast, Spotify, Spreaker, all the major platforms, but mindisracing.com. There's going to be a link to wherever you get your podcast. Click on it, listen to it, rate it. Tell me if you hate it. Tell me if I'm a jackass. I'm okay with it. But I just want to be able to bring you guys an inside look at some of this racing stuff. I don't do the video log because I don't know how the hell to work a camera, and I don't have enough time to do it anyway. So this is what I can do. This is my little platform and soapbox to talk about stock car racing. I enjoy it. Barry enjoys it. My asphalt world and his dirt world collide. We make something cool of it, and we do it again next week. So thanks for everyone who posted. God, there's a ton of comments. I need to figure this out because I don't know how to work this stuff. Everyone says that I have a face for radio, so we'll stick with that. But have a good night. County Line Whiskey, our new barrel selection. Little plug there. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy some of this. I'm going to go to bed, and I'm going to go fix Cadillacs in the morning. So everyone have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting this crazy little show and this racing dream of mine. We're trying our damnedest. Small team, little dream, big team, little dream, whatever it is. We're in the garage. We work on a late model, and we bring it to the track and try and play with big boys.